In business tonight, young Chinese gamers are not happy with new rules that limit gaming time. They're taking to social media to vent. The new measures bar under 18s from playing video games for more than 3 hours a week. And Beijing says the new rules are necessary to stop growing addiction to what it describes as spiritual opium. Olivia Seong joins us for more from Beijing. Olivia, can you give us a sense of users' reaction to these new rules?
Well, this topic has been widely discussed since these new rules were announced. And in fact, this topic is among the most hotly discussed on Chinese social media platform Weibo. And while some users have supported the move, there are many of those who have criticized these new rules as being extreme. We have to remember that previous rules in 2019 allowed those under 18 to play online games for 1.5 hours a day and up to 3 hours on the weekend. But now there are limits on the time as well as the exact duration that that these youngsters can spend gaming as well. Now, one popular comment by a user lamented the irony of these new rules. And in the comment, she wrote that sexual consent is given at age 14 and at age 16, people go to work. But in China, online gaming, you have to be 18 to be able to play an online game for more than an hour. There are also those who said that at age 14 and 15, that is the prime age that, the talent for e-gaming and e-sports competitively can be developed. And so it's saying that this could be a loss for China as it's been trying to push its e-sports sector as well. And there's also the possibility, some users said, of children using their parents' accounts to get around the rules. And they say that ultimately parents will have to take responsibility for their children's gaming time.
All right, Olivia, more on that. Have the authorities said how they will ensure the curbs will be implemented?
Well, we have seen gaming companies come out to say that they support the rules and that they will comply with the rules. And that's because much of the responsibility for the enforcement and implementation of these rules has fallen on their lap. And so gaming companies will have to make sure that users have verified their identities with their real names. These games will also have to be connected to an anti-addiction system that's being set up. And authorities have said that they will be stepping up checks on online gaming companies, and those found to have not complied with these new rules on put in place limits, they will be penalized as well. But this move perhaps has been seen or anticipated by the online gaming sector when we had seen the Communist Party paper, The People's Daily, describe gaming as a form of spiritual opium early this month. And so we did see the likes of Tencent, which is the largest Chinese gaming firm, already put in place some measures earlier this month where they put in place a facial recognition scanning system on the phone to verify if users are adults.
All right, thank you, Olivia, live from Beijing. Well, the new regulations have also knocked shares of Asian video game companies. Shares of NetEase in Hong Kong, they lost 2% this session. And Tencent-backed South Korean gaming company Krafton closed 1% lower today. In Tokyo, Nexon and Koei Tecmo, which both have exposure to the Chinese market, tumbled over 3%.